Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Maury and Pat from the Erie Better Beer Bureau. Tonight we're going to do Thirsty Dog Wulver Bourbon Barrel Aged Wee Heavy. What's interesting about this beer is that it's made specifically for barrel aging. There's no base beer that you can buy off the shelf for this. It's 12% alcohol, aged in barrels for 11 months.
Oh,
Ooh, wow.
my goodness.
A rich vanilla and butterscotch on the aroma.
Huge vanilla. I'll give you the butterscotch, a little bit of toffee, the oak barrel. Let's not forget the oak. I mean, it's there in a big way.
Pleasant, solid oakiness underneath pretty much everything else going on in this aroma.
Wow. I mean, this aroma grabs you. Not to understate the bourbon, because we mentioned all the other wonderful aromas. The bourbon's certainly there. It certainly is there.
And I'm sure it contributed a lot to the vanilla and butterscotch to this aroma too.
Oh my gosh. You know, there's a little bit of kind of a dark fruit, like a raisiny fig date character under there as well. But I think the aromas that we mentioned first, the vanilla, the butterscotch, the oak, the bourbon, those are first and foremost. I mean,
they're dominant and they're real pleasant.
Real pleasant. It has a great nose on it. Cheers. For me, it kind of follows the nose. Big notes of toffee, butterscotch, that vanilla is coming through. Maybe not quite as much as on the aroma, but it's certainly there. The oak, the bourbon, the caramel flavors that you get from a wee heavy or a Scotch ale. I mean, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's surprisingly smooth as well. You know, it is 12% alcohol. You can't taste any of it on the taste here. And yeah, that nice buttery taste really comes through. Some great butterscotch, vanilla. Again, not as much as on the aroma, but still pretty strong. And there's just underneath all the heavy vanilla and butterscotch, there's that kind of dark fruit flavor and the oak just underneath the whole thing.
There's some oaky goodness in the taste, especially mid to late palate. It really starts to pop.
Alright, for the Thirsty Dog Wulver, I'm actually a big fan of this beer. I didn't know really what to expect out of this one. And it's hitting me in all the right places here. First of all, it's amazing that I'm getting no alcohol in this beer whatsoever. Nice, solid butterscotch vanilla flavor. Solid oak underneath the whole taste. It's a really pleasant barrel-aged wee heavy. I have to say I'm enjoying it immensely. And I could smell it all night. I'm going to have to give this beer a 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah, I mean, the aroma on this beer is almost unreal. I mean, it's amazing. And I think that, you know, in full disclosure, I had this beer one time before, and I was not quite as impressed with it as I am this second time around. And, you know, it's been several months since I've had it, and this is really hitting the spot. I think I'm going to go one notch lower at a 4.25, but I was this close to going 4.5. I think that's where I rated Backwoods, though, and I think Backwoods just still has a smidge on it, but not much. So, moral of the story, if you're a fan of Backwoods, I would seek out this Wulver in a hurry, because there isn't much of a drop-off. If, you know, in some people's minds, I mean, I think actually this beer is rated higher.